All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to do a little track warm-up, and then we're going to have a little game at the end of that that's going to test your reaction time, as well as some speed, agility, and quickness. Then from there, we're going to go ahead and push press. We're going to go 4 sets of 6 at 75 to 80% every 2 minutes on the minute. So again, if you've been following along, check your max in the binder and go off of that. And then from there, our accessory work today, 3 rounds, 12 goblet squat, hold, kettlebell step up. So that's 12 total, holding a kettlebell in that goblet squat position, not down to our sides. And then we're gonna do 3 negative pull-ups with a 5-second negative, right? So you're gonna jump up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax, jump back up, same thing, 5 seconds down. If body weight's too easy, go ahead and put a weight belt on or a vest, add a little bit extra weight. And then from there, our conditioning, 4 rounds, 250-meter row, 25 wall balls, 50 double unders, 1 minute rest, all right? The goal here is to increase your pace every single round, all right? So the 2 areas where you're gonna increase your pace is probably the row and the wall ball, all right? So what I mean by that is you're gonna probably increase your 500-meter split on the row, right? You're gonna try and increase that, or you're gonna take less breaks on the wall balls. Sound good? Any questions? Nope. All right, let's go ahead and make our way to the turf. We're gonna start with a nice dynamic warm-up. You'll notice I have 2 yellow cones, 1, 2, and then 2 cones right here. Don't mess those 2 cones up, all right? But essentially what's gonna happen is we'll start at this yellow cone, and we'll go back and forth in between those yellow cones. First thing we're gonna do is just a nice easy jog down and back, all right? So you guys can do groups of 2 if you want, or you can do 1 single file line, it does not matter, but as soon as you guys are set, just a nice easy jog down. Next thing we'll do is just low little skip, so you're just gonna be skipping nice and easy, just like this, all the way down. Nice and easy, there you go. Low skips on the way back. Nice guys, nice and easy. The next one, we'll go ahead and go skips for height. So we're gonna take that skip and we're gonna get as high as we can, not necessarily covering distance, all right? So get as high as you can. Same thing on the way back, but now I want you to go for height and distance. There you go, Doug. Try and cover as much ground and to get as much air as possible. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is lateral shuffle. So we'll get our arms going nice and easy. Don't cross your feet, Doug. Yeah, don't cross your feet. Now I'm gonna challenge you guys just a little bit. We'll go backward shuffle. So 2, 2, 2. Again, focus on opening those hips. So face backward, or face chair, right? Now you're gonna go shuffle at an angle. There you go, 2, 2, there you go. Nice, Riley. Good, Holly. Nice, Jared. Again, your feet don't cross. Open those hips a little bit more. Good. So again, remember, focus on opening those hips. The more you open, the easier it is, all right? There you go, Doug. So you'll notice that there's a box right here, and we're going to have some fun. So we're going to play a little game called Mirrored Chaos. Essentially what's going to happen is let's have Riley and Doug as our 2 demos, all right? So we'll gather around this way. Doug's gonna start in the black cones. Riley's gonna start in the white cones. So you don't actually have to start in them. We'll start maybe like a step in. All right. Doug is going to be the leader or the attacker, and Riley's gonna be the defender. All right. So essentially what's gonna happen is we'll have this area cleared out, but on my go, Doug has to lose Riley. Does that make sense? So essentially what's going to happen is Doug has to either get to that cone or that cone before you tag him, all right?
Tag him. Okay.
Well, you don't necessarily have to tag him, but it's like he's going to try and lose you, all right? He's going to try and lose you. You have to try and cross the cone at the same time, all right? You guys got the idea? As soon as you cross out of this box, right, you have to commit. So if Doug's like, I'm going to go left, right, and then he steps out here, he has to go right. He has to commit, all right? But as soon as he steps out of the box, all right, there you go, just like that. Doug's up still. There, you guys are ready. Good. Good, Riley. There you go, good. One thing I'm noticing, guys, is especially if you stand flat-footed, you're not going to be able to react, right? If I'm here and I'm flat-footed, I'm not going to be able to react, especially as the defender, right? You want to be on your toes, so you're here, moving, and that way you can press off whichever way, all right? Nice, Riley. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and grab a barbell and get ready to push press. 4 rounds of 6 reps at 75 to 80%. So again, start at that 70%. If it's easy, then go up and weight. Doug, what's your working weight today?
75 or 80.
75 or 80? Okay, perfect. Once you guys have your working weight, let me know. Again, we are push pressing, so don't forget to use your legs. As you press, make sure you get your head through. Think ears and elbows in line. Riley, use your legs a little bit more. There you go. Stu, widen your stance just a hair. There you go. Good. So our last training block, we did strict press, and now we're slowly getting to more ballistic movements. So we introduced push press as well as push jerk and split jerk this training block. So today's our push press day, and then Friday will be our split jerk push jerk combo day. Yeah, we're gonna go 4 rounds, 6 reps every 2 minutes. If you're sharing with a partner, make sure you move quick. Again, don't forget to use those legs. You're not pushing yourself under the bar, right? That weight should not be so heavy that you have to re-bend under the bar, right? You should just, as soon as you get to the top of your drive with your legs, you should be able to finish with your arms. Again, if that 75% was easy, go up in weight to 80 or make a smaller jump in between, all right? When you're here, don't look down, all right? Keep your head up, right? Because if you look down, then you're gonna move your weight forward this way. We wanna try and keep our head up so we can at least get our head through more, okay? Stu, same thing, don't let your, widen your stance just a little bit, right? Good, Holly. Nice, Caroline. Dip this way, right? Try and use those legs. Keep that chest up when you dip, both on the re-rack and on the drive. You don't want to be dipping here at the waist. If you do that, you're going to push that weight forward, or when you re-rack, you're going to dump it. To get to the top of your ball, like that ball of your foot, right? And you're pressing, don't rock back into your heels, all right? Try and keep that weight slightly forward. So you're going to grab the box. We'll set up on the low side, so the 20 inches. And then we'll grab a kettlebell, all right? You're only holding that kettlebell in a goblet position, and you're doing 12 total reps. So that's 6 per leg. Whatever weight, heavy as possible, all right? Also, you're gonna do pull-up negative. So we're gonna go 3 negative pull-ups with a 5-second descent. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, Riley, one more, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, Riley. He only has 1 white workout t-shirt, unfortunately.
Oh, I have 2.
4 rounds, 250-meter row, 25 wall balls, 50 double unders. If you don't have double unders, go ahead and do 75 singles. Then you're gonna rest a minute. The goal of this workout is trying to increase your pace each round, all right? So I'd say kind of dog this first round a little bit. Because again, if you come out of the gate too hot, it's gonna be really, really hard to recover and then increase that pace the following rounds. Again, areas where you can make up time or cut time off your round time, the row and the wall balls. Or if you can pick up the pace on your double unders, all right? But I think the row would be the best place, all right? Any questions?
50
Nope.
double unders.
50 double unders, yep. So I think the one thing that we do really, really well as coaching staff is that we take into account people's abilities and their skills. So we like to scale the workout, but at the same time, keep the intensity where it needs to be. So you saw that I had people doing double unders, but if they can't do double unders, then we scale it down to single unders. But then at the same time, we increase the reps on the single unders to make sure that the intensity still stayed high. Also, Caroline has a little bit of a back injury, so sitting on the rower and pulling doesn't really feel good for her. So I decided, you know what, hey, we're just gonna go on the assault bike. But instead of saying we're gonna go 250 meters, just had her go for the set amount of time that she did her first row in, or when the first person gets, when the majority of the people get off their rower.